Christmas in New York, 1840s Broadway. Picture the grand streets of London fading behind us. Now we arrive in New York, on Broadway in 1840. This is Christmas unlike anything you've seen before. Chaotic, thrilling, and moving at breakneck speed. Take in the scene around you. The cobblestones have vanished beneath a thick blanket of white. A massive blizzard has swept through Manhattan, and now the city has erupted into sleigh racing madness. What a magnificent race! Make way, coming through. Clear this intersection, keep it moving. Follow my lead, let's go. We'll get you through. But here's what makes this fascinating. While London was refining the intimate family Christmas, New York was creating something completely different. Remember that this city started as New Amsterdam. The Dutch who settled here brought traditions with them, including a mysterious figure they called Santa Claus. While British customs centered on church services and elaborate feasts, New Yorkers were captivated by this enigmatic character who supposedly rewarded virtue and punished wickedness. This legend would eventually reshape how the entire world celebrates the season. But first, he needed reinvention. Follow me uptown to the peaceful orchards of Chelsea. On a large estate here, a professor named Clement Clark Moore composed a poem for his children one evening. Instead of depicting a gaunt, solemn saint, Moore described a cheerful, round-bellied elf traveling with flying reindeer. He titled it A Visit from St. Nicholas. By the 1840s, this poem had spread throughout the nation. Moore had unintentionally created the modern Santa Claus right here in Manhattan. Now return with me to the brilliance of Broadway. Notice the shop windows. While Europe remained focused on religious observance, New York was pioneering something revolutionary, the holiday shopping season. Gas lamps illuminate the streets. Elegant department stores display toys prominently. Carved wooden horses, tin soldiers, imported porcelain dolls. For the first time, Christmas wasn't solely about worship. Commerce had become central to the celebration. The aromas here tell a different story too. Forget the roasted goose of London. Wander past the street vendors lining the Bowery. The quintessential New York Christmas delicacy was oysters. Millions were consumed right on the frozen sidewalks, shucked fresh by vendors working under flickering lanterns. Another dozen of these excellent oysters quickly now. While Londoners saved their wages for a Christmas goose, New Yorkers purchased enormous wild turkeys by the thousands. I'll take this magnificent bird. For dessert, another Dutch inheritance, oliekoeks or oily cakes, what we now call donuts. Fried in lard and coated with sugar, they were the fuel that powered this restless city through the winter cold. Share a piece with that dog, he's been watching us this whole time. Open this door immediately. But let's acknowledge the uncomfortable truth. Not everyone experienced a peaceful, holy night. In 1840s New York, Christmas Eve could be genuinely frightening. Roaming the streets were the Calathumpian bands, groups of young men wielding makeshift instruments. They didn't perform carols, they pounded on kettles, blasted tin horns, and demanded free liquor from wealthy households. Refuse them and you might find a brick through your window. It resembled mob rule more than sacred celebration. Travel downtown to 5 Points. In 1842, Charles Dickens visited this notorious slum and declared it worse than London's poorest districts. Here, Christmas means survival. Street gangs like the Dead Rabbits control the neighborhoods. There are no turkeys in this part of town, just mud, coal smoke, and rot-gut whiskey. This is the harsh reality that history often overlooks. As evening falls over the harbor, the sleighs continue their frantic races. New York took Europe's ancient traditions, threw them into the melting pot, and accelerated everything. They gave us the flying reindeer, they gave us the jolly Santa, they gave us the noise, the commerce, the spectacle. If London represents the heart of Christmas, New York is its relentless pulse.